And part of that leadership has been a reform of our tax system, our tax code, making it more competitive and more fair. And I want to talk about that a little bit, which is the conversation tonight. I think many Americans may not know this, but as of April 1st, April Fool's Day, we have the highest corporate tax rate in the industrialized world. And that's because the Japanese on April 1st were the last ones to lower their taxes, making us the highest taxed country. That's a problem. We find ourselves in a situation in America where one party is asking for a more competitive tax code that will encourage investment and growth in America. We have the other side, which is the president's side, that encourages, under the auspices of fairness, that we increase taxes. And as I talk to people back at home, these conversations oftentimes come up, and I'll ask my friends at home, I'll say, listen, well, if you look at businesses in America, can you name a few of them that don't pay taxes? Are there a few businesses here that you can identify that don't pay taxes? And virtually everyone in the town hall will shake their head and they go, yeah, nah, I can name that business that doesn't pay taxes. So I'll ask them, well, if you want that business to pay taxes, if you were just willing to raise the tax rate from 35% up to 40%, which is what the president wants to do, will that business that's in your head that doesn't pay taxes, will they now pay taxes if you just increase the rate by 5 percentage points? No! The tax code is broken. For generations, long before I got here, I was riding my trike when people were carving out special interests in the tax code. 70,000 pages in a tax code that's for special interests, special loopholes. The people in my district don't take advantage of those 70 pages. It's for the special interests that come to this town day after day and ask to carve themselves out. What have we done? We in this house have said, that's not fair. That's not right. Let's carve them all back in. Let's reduce the complexity of the tax code, bring all these people back in, and make them, yes, pay their fair share. What we've said that we can do is take the top rate from 35% and bring it down to 25%, and then the other rates down to 10%. And if you do that, by eliminating all the loopholes in the code, you'll bring in more revenue, and it'll be fair. Doesn't that make sense? Raising rates doesn't accomplish it. Reforming the tax code is where we have to go. Let's get a bipartisan group together, carve out those special interests, reduce the rates, and make us more competitive. You know,